Probability less than 3 talks about chance experiments with equally likely outcomes. A sample space is a list of all the possible outcomes in a given situation. For example, the sample space for tossing 2 coins, you can get a head on the first one, a head on the second one. You can get a head on the first one, a tail on the second one, tails on the first, head on the second, and a tail on the first and a tail on the second. So our example is list a sample space for each situation. So if we flip a coin, one coin, we have 2 outcomes. This is set notation. We can get a heads or we can get a tail. Drawing a colored cube from a bag that has 3 red, 2 blue, 1 yellow, 4 green. So all the things that can happen when we pick one, we can get a red, we could pick a blue, a yellow, and a green. They're not all equally likely to occur, but the sample space doesn't take into consideration the likelihood of that. Picking a letter from the word classroom, all the things that occur, we can get an A, C, L, M, O, R, and an S. Drawing a colored cube from a bag with 2 green, 1 red, 10 blue, 3 black. So we can get a green one, a red one, blue, and a black. Tossing an empty soup can to see how it lands. It could land on the top of it, the bottom, or it could land on its side. Letter F, shooting a free throw in a basketball game. When we do that, we really have 2 options. We can make it, or we can miss. Rolling a number cube with the numbers 1 through 6 on its faces. Our options are 1, a 2, a 3, 4, a 5, or a 6. Selecting a letter from the word probability. A B, I, and L, O, P, well, that's an error. P, doesn't have to be in order, but I was trying to, just for the sake of not missing one. Spinning the spinner, the outcomes we can get are 1 through 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the sample spaces of what can occur. Use the spinner below, answer the following questions. Are the events spinning and landing on 1 or 2 equally likely? That's a yes. If you're only comparing 1 and 2, they have the same area. Are the events spinning and landing on a 2 or 3 equally likely? That's a no, because they have different areas. How many times do you predict the spinner will land on each section after 100 spins? So the section 1 is 1/4 of the spinner. So 1/4 of 100 is 25 spins. So section 1. Section 2 is 1/4 of the spinner. So 1/4 of 100 again is 25 spins. And section 3 is a half of the spinner. So a half of 100 would be 50 spins. Draw a spinner that has 3 sections that are equally likely to occur when the spinner is spun. How many times do you think the spinner will land in each section after 100 spins? I'd like you to try this one. You're going to draw a spinner, 3 sections. and make each section, 1, 2, and 3, equally likely to occur when it's spun. Then tell me how many times that it would land on each section after 100 spins.